One more time. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have my gold backdrop back. So today's video is a beauty video, and I'm going to be going through my nighttime skincare routine featuring The Ordinary. So you may have heard of The Ordinary before. It's a range that was set up by a Canadian company called Deciem, and it's kind of taking the world by storm to the point that often online things are out of stock, not for very long, thank goodness, but they have a couple of stores in the UK. They have one in the East End of London and one in Covent Garden. And again, often when you go in there after a busy week, the stock's gone because the products are so amazing. I sound a bit evangelical, and this video is not sponsored by The Ordinary. I'm just a huge fan. It has changed my skin. I used to use very, very expensive skincare, you know, at like £100 price points, some of which I do still use, but my main routine is now The Ordinary. And there's a couple of things that I have recently introduced into that skincare regime at nighttime that have really brought results, to the point where, you know, strangers that on a shoot will mention my skin, or, you know, my dermatologist actually said to me, your skin looks amazing, what are you using? So I'm going to go through that routine with you and share a little bit about the actual brand and what's behind it itself, and yeah, take you through my nighttime routine. Seeing as this is a nighttime routine, obviously the first thing I would do would be to cleanse my face. And to do that, I use a product from Omorovitsa. I think it's Omorovitsa. I'm sorry if it's wrong. I feature them in my skincare essentials video, which I will list down below. It's a really lovely cleanser. I've been using it for a long time. It gets rid of all the grime. I actually use it to shave with as well. So it's a good all-round product. Maybe next time I make a purchase of The Ordinary, I will try one of their cleansers. So the first product I use from The Ordinary range in my nighttime routine is the Glycolic Acid Toning Solution. Now this is quite a new product to me, and I think it's possibly the one that's helping to make the massive difference. I'm not going to use it on my skin right now. You'd obviously put it onto a cotton pad and then wipe it over your face gently. I think it's crazy when I see people using like cotton wool and scrubbing their face with it, with anything on it, because cotton wool is quite abrasive, so you've got to be really careful. So you just pat the skin. I'm not going to use it on my skin now on camera because I used it this morning because I'm such a fan of it. It is an amazing skin resurfacer. I'm not sure whether it's combined with the other products that's giving me such good results, but it's really clarifying my skin. It is what it says. It's a glycolic acid toning solution. So that's a water-based suspension with glycolic acid, 7%, which is quite a strong concentration of glycolic, to the point that if I use this twice a day, which I have done because I'm such a fan of it, it can sting, it can tingle quite a lot, especially when I'm like cleanly shaved like I am right now. So it's perhaps one to go steady with when you first start using it. I think the price point of this one, it's under £10. All of The Ordinary products are really, good value for money because they are results based. So the ingredients are really quite powerful and deliver results, but the price point's so reasonable. Another reason why I love it. So that's the Glycolic Acid Toning Solution, and I already have, this bottle is, I've been using this for like a month, I guess. So I'm that much into this bottle, but there's already another one in the cupboard waiting for when this one runs out. It is absolutely incredible. Next up, it's another relatively new to me kind of hero product from the range, real super favorite, and that is Resveratrol and ferulic acid. That's resveratrol and ferulic acid. Now, there is another cosmeceutical brand whose kind of version of this product I used a few years ago, and I think it's about £160. That's a lot of money. This one is under £5. But it really is the most amazing product. It really is incredible. What is Resveratrol? Resveratrol. What is Resveratrol? It's an antioxidant, okay, and ferulic acid. So it has 3% of the resveratrol. It's going to be very sciencey, this video, and it has 3% of the ferulic acid. And basically, it's an antioxidant. It's a very powerful antioxidant. The reason that I love this product is the actual texture of it. Got all of the ordinary products that are sensitive to light come in brown glass, so that means that the product inside is being protected from the natural light. Obviously, you want to keep the product really fresh. And then they come with like little pipette droppers. And the reason that I love this product is the texture of it. It has like a serum-y like texture. It's not really oily. It is like, you know, it's kind of similar to a very, very expensive luxury skincare brand, except the price point on this one is really amazing. And what it does is it makes the skin look really fresh. It lightens any dark spots that you may have, any age spots, and it's a general fantastic all-round antioxidant. So I don't want to give you guys the wrong information about these fantastic products. So I'm going to read a little bit of the copy from the website. And it says, this formula combines very high concentrations of two of the most powerful and important antioxidants in skincare, resveratrol and ferulic acid, as I've already said. Resveratrol is a natural phenol found in several plants, and our pure source is 100% derived from Japanese knotweed. So that means it's plant derived. And the ferulic acid is a high potency phytochemical antioxidant found naturally in the walls of plant cells. So it's not a nasty, harsh chemical. It is a plant-based product, but it's super high in antioxidants, which are always good for the skin. We know that vitamin C is great for the skin. I'm going to be talking about that in a second, but this is a really good antioxidant. So what do I do with this? I basically take just 3 or 4 drops. I massage it between the palm of my hands, and I don't know if you can see, but it's just very slightly glistening. It's not an oily product to use. I don't really like heavy oily products. And then I just press it into my skin. If I was using anything from their range that was a hyaluronic acid, which they do, which is, again, it's an amazing product, and I think it's about £3 at the price point. If I was using a hyaluronic acid based product, I would cleanse my skin, use the glycolic toner, and then use that hyaluronic acid, and then I would put my serum on, which I keep forgetting the name of. Then I would put my resveratrol and ferulic acid serum on, like I've just done. It really is, as I've said before, it's such an amazing product, and it gives such fantastic results. So another antioxidant within the Ordinary range, and what I would apply on my nighttime routine next, is their vitamin C suspension, 23% plus HA spheres. Now, like the last product, the resveratrol, I got the name right, it was an antioxidant. This is another antioxidant, but one of the lovely people in one of the stores mentioned this to me because it kind of supercharges what you've already applied to your skin. I'm just going to read again from the website. The price point of this is incredible. It's £4.90 for 30 ml, and it goes an awfully long way. You really don't need to use a lot. You'll see in a second how I apply it. This is water-free and silicone-free and a stable suspension. What does that mean? Well, vitamin C is often very unstable when you mix it with water, which means that a lot of the vitamin C products that you buy, they don't really do anything. But this one remains very active. Vitamin C, I'm just reading from the website here, vitamin C is an effective antioxidant, and its pure form of L-ascorbic acid has been shown to reverse multiple signs of aging whilst brightening the skin when topically applied. Well, we all want bright skin. This water-free, silicone-free formula provides 23% pure L-ascorbic acid, which remains completely stable due to the absence of water. So basically, there's no water in here, which means that the product's very stable, and it also has a little bit of hyaluronic acid in it. What I do with this after I've applied my Resveratrol and Forelli Acid is I put just a tiny little bit of it on the back of my hand. It does have an unusual texture, this product. It's like a cream, but it's very slightly gritty in texture. I mean, the first time I used it, it kind of put me off, but I continued to use it, and after a week I saw such amazing results, especially here where I have quite a lot of sun damage, and that's where I would just apply just a little bit of the product just to kind of turbocharge the other serums that I've already applied, or the other serum that I've already applied, and just a little bit on my forehead here, especially here where I catch the sun, like on holiday or just walking about. Just like that. And this, as I said, is a very active product, so I can already feel it tingling very slightly here and here, but then my skin is freshly shaved. So I had a really clean shave this morning. If it wasn't, it wouldn't tingle as much. But obviously if you use something at home and you do find that you're very reactive or your skin is sensitive to it, then obviously don't use the product, stop using it. I'm not suggesting that you continue to use it. But I actually find that slightly tingling sensation quite comforting because it means that the product is working. So that is the Ordinary Vitamin C Suspension with HA Spheres. So, no, stop, Craig, take a deep breath. Something within the range that I really love and have rebought twice now, but I'm not using on my skin at the moment, is Advanced Retinoid 2%. Now the name of this product has been changed, and it has been changed to, very sciencey, Gran-Active Retinoid 2% Emulsion. Now this is a retinoid, it's a retinol product to resurface the skin. I used this, I got through 2 bottles of this before we hit summer, and then I stopped using it in the summertime because it can make your skin very sensitive, as a lot of these products can, to UV light. And I always use a sunscreen during the day when I'm out in the sun, and I would suggest if you are using products that are very active to do the same. Otherwise you can encourage sun damage and photo aging of the skin. This is such a brilliant product. It really is one of my heroes in the range, and it's something that I will go back to using again. It's a lovely texture, this one. So it is a retinol, so it resurfaces the skin. Again, it comes in the UV glass, and it's got a little dropper, and it's just a very, very light serum texture. Now, this is a slightly more expensive product in the range. It's £8, so it's still really, really affordable. And I'm going to read to you a little bit about what it does on the website. A 2% concentration of Gran-Active Retinoid is a complex of solubilized, I need to put my teeth in for this one, hydroxypenocolone retinoate. Wow, really super sciencey. HPR is a highly advanced form of retinoid, which in fact a non-prescription ester of all hold on. It's all getting very sciencey here. Basically, it's a very high performance product that shouldn't cause any reaction. Again, if you use it and it does, then, you know, obviously discontinue use. I think sometimes some of the blurb on the website can make you a little confused or a little unsure of you know, the products and which order to use them and what to use and what to buy and what to use with what. They do have a fantastic website, as in you can email people for information or for a routine. They also do list what products to use with other products, and if you're lucky enough to live near a store, as I said before, all the staff are really highly trained in what they're selling, so, and what they can recommend to you. So that's probably the best way to go about it. But the Gran-Active Retinoid 2% is really amazing. Next up, it's something for the eyes, and it's the Caffeine Solution 5%. Now, I always like to use something around my eyes, and at night time we go to sleep and our bodies regenerate, so it's a good time to use an eye product. I'm not a fan of like really heavy products around the eyes because I find they just make my eyes puffy. My eyes get quite puffy anyway, so working under bright lights or just running around the city, I do find that I can suffer from puffy eyes. So at night time I like to use something light, and this caffeine solution is super light. Again, it's a very result driven. I'm just going to show you on the back of my hand what it looks like. So again, a little dropper bottle, and it's like a super, almost like watery texture. You can just see it shine on the back of my hand there. So what does this caffeine solution do? Let's have a look at the website again. The price point of this is £5.80. I mean, for an eye product that does give you results, that's amazing. Reduces the appearance of eye contour pigmentation and puffiness. Caffeine, I know without actually reading from the website, is a diuretic. So that means it makes the body, if you drink lots of coffee, you will go to the toilet a lot. And it's the same when it's applied topically. It helps to drain the fluid from around the eyes, which obviously causes puffiness. This light textured formula contains an extremely high 5% concentration of caffeine, supplemented with highly purified EGCG. Now there's an extremely long word, which I could have a go at. Epigallocantachin. Wow. Two other very long words, which I'm not going to go for, which come from green tea leaves. Independent studies have shown that topical use of each of caffeine and EGCG can help reduce looks of puffiness and of dark circles in the eye contour area. Additional studies have shown that caffeine can also reduce the appearance of cellulite. I'm not sure if anyone would have cellulite under their eyes, but obviously it's basically just telling you that the science behind it is it's a fluid, it drains the fluid, it helps with fluid retention. Basically with this one, I just put a tiny drop. It's a really big, I mean this is like 30 ml, I think. This is 30 ml. Yeah, it's 30 ml like all the other ones in the little glass bottles. I just put a tiny little drop on the back of my hand. So it's you know, like grain of rice size, and using my ring finger because that's where you have the less pressure, so you're not going to damage the skin around your eyes. I just take that around underneath my eye area. I wouldn't take it onto the lid of your eye. That's not what this product is for. It is an under the eye product. And again, just a tiny little bit. And again, you don't need to go like right up to your eyelashes. It's just really where the bone is around your eyes. So that would be the final product in my ordinary nighttime routine. Not something that's in my nighttime routine, but something that's in my daytime routine, and something that I have run out of, but I saved the empty tube to show you guys, is the Natural Moisturising Factors Plus HA. This is a moisturiser, and at £4.90 for 30 ml, it's a really reasonable moisturiser. It's pretty much what you see is what you get. It's a moisturiser that moisturises with hyaluronic acid in it. Natural moisturising factors are elements that keep your outer layer of skin protected and well hydrated. This contains fatty acids, triglycerides, ceramides, phospholipids, glycerin, saccharides, sodium PCA, and hyaluronic acid. Wow. So it contains lots of things, which a lot of moisturisers do. But for the price point of, where are we? For the price point of £4.90, that's amazing value. I took this one to the gym, and this one goes in my wash bag at the gym. And I mean, you know, you can't really go wrong with a price point like that. I don't find that I need to use a moisturiser as such at night time, because the routine that I've just shared with you guys is so kind of nourishing. Even though it's a very results driven range, it is very nourishing, and the routine that I've shared with you is enough that I don't actually need a moisturiser. But that's a great basic all-round moisturiser. Okay. So that is my basic nighttime routine. It's quite straightforward. It's just step by step. It takes me 5 minutes basically, not really much longer, and it really gives me results. The house of Deciem, if you like, the Deciem brand, has lots of other umbrella brands underneath it. So they're an indie company. They do fantastic marketing. They don't advertise their products apart from social media, and that obviously has worked really, really well for them because social media is huge, and the company has grown and grown and grown, is doing so well. There's some other products in the house of Deciem, in the range, that I really love, and one of them is hand chemistry. Now, these little tubes of hand cream, these are called Pro Repair Skincare. Just touching on it briefly, I'm a hairdresser, my hands get really, really dry and sore. This hand cream is really, really moisturizing without being greasy. This hand chemistry umbrella brand within their range, they do a couple of body products. I think they do 2 or 3 different hand creams. One of the other hand creams in this range, one of the guys at work has very bad dermatitis, and I think it comes in a blue tube, but the hand cream really, really helps his dermatitis without making it flare up. So really, really fantastic products. I've also used within their range a brand that they do called Hylamide. Now that's the brand that I came to initially before I started using The Ordinary. Hylamide, again, is a very results driven brand, slightly higher price points. I thought the results, and the effects that I got with those products were really, really good. So worth checking out Hylamide. They also have a range called Niod, which is kind of like their premium price point range. I haven't used very many products within that range. I have used the hyaluronic serum, which is really, really nice, and it's the most beautiful texture. Obviously worth checking out as well. You can order all of the products that I've talked about online through their website. I think over £25, it's free post and packaging. Really worth checking out the website. Go have a look at Deciem. Google it now. So last up, I just want to quickly mention something to you which I think is incredible. It's not a Deciem product. It's not from the Ordinary range. It is Rapid Brow. Now, this product, I had stopped using it, but I started using it again about a month ago. I have mentioned it in my first skincare video, which you can find on my channel, obviously. It'll be around if you scroll up and down. Just look for the gold backdrop. But Rapid Brow is this one's a brow stimulator, but they also do Rapid Lash, which is for the eyelashes. Now, I don't have loads of eyelashes, and even when I use Rapid Lash, it doesn't really make a lot of difference. It helps a little bit, but it doesn't make a lot of difference. Rapid Brow, on the other hand, as you can see, is absolutely amazing. I had used this for about a year, and then I stopped using it, and I didn't realize how sparse my brows had got. But like through here, the hairs had got really, really sparse. I ordered this from Amazon. It's £23, I think. And I actually have it now on repeat order. So I get one every 2 months because I don't want to be without it. It comes with like a little spoolie brush on the inside, which you just basically run through your eyebrows before you go to bed. You can use it twice a day. I only use it once a day. I found the results, it starts to show results after about 2 weeks. And I mean, it really is amazing. I do put brow gel in my eyebrows during the day, but I found that I've had to stop using this now down here because it's making my eyebrows grow like right down here. I mean, it's got peptides in it. It has like conditioning things as well. I know it's got biotin in it, I think, and panthenol as well, which is very conditioning for hair. But it really does stimulate the growth, and it's well worth checking out if you have an issue with your brows, with like sparse brows. And that's Rapid Brow. So that's it for my bedtime skincare routine. I'm sorry if this video's been a little bit sciencey and lots of reading from my iPad, but I wanted to get the things right, obviously the ingredients and the prices and stuff. There's a lot in the range, and I wanted to share the right information with you guys so that you could go out there and try it and get the same results that I have. It really is a fantastic range that I am not sponsored to talk about. I have bought all of these products and will be rebuying all of them because I love them. They're fantastic. If you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If there's stuff that I haven't used in this video from their range or from another range that you want to see me use and talk about, then please list it down below in the comments. It would be really cool to hear from you guys. Until the next time, good night. I completely forgot to say thanks for watching, guys. Good night.